And obviously when you're fighting, you're going to be looking left and right, and that eye is going to be moving across. And the muscle that we're interested in is the muscle that's just under your eyelid. And it does not take much.
When I got poked in the eye, obviously, my eyes, because I seen some like comments people, and then people were like, his eye wasn't even red. Does your eye always go red when there's something wrong, or is that?
You can absolutely lose your vision without having a painful red eye. So you don't need a red eye to have blurred vision at all. So no.
Yeah.
I think this probably illustrates how delicate the eye is. Based on my observations today, the condition appears to be called Brown's syndrome, so that's the eponymous name given to it, and trauma is usually the cause. So I feel that this is consistent with the injury that you mentioned and described. When you immediately after, I think you went to see somebody, and they measured your vision as next to nothing.
Yeah, I could barely see.
Especially with the right eye.
Yeah.
The left eye was ever so slightly better, but this is just sharpness. That was vision that would concern me immediately after the fight. There were some patients, if that was to stay, you would be registering them as partially sighted. Usually the Brown's trauma is usually, obviously you get poked in one eye, not both. It's just obviously being unlucky that you've got issues with gaze in one eye and the other, and it just so happens that you need to be able to see everything around you on instinct. I would recommend, until the double vision is resolved, I would not recommend anything heavy or anything like that at all.
When it initially happened, the doctor just shone a light in my eye and said, it's clear, it's fine.
Yeah.
But obviously I couldn't see at the time. So what else is going on beyond that?
When there is an obvious injury or a trauma to the eye, it's almost impossible to ascertain exactly what has happened. So it's a very crude way to very quickly assess for any major issue with the eye. But it does not replace a thorough eye examination, which I understand might not be possible always in the heat of the moment. But to say that the globe is fine and there is no eye problem, you should carry on, I think is a stretch. There is certainly things that happened as a result of that injury that has meant that you would have seen double during that fight had you continued.
So how long till I can train properly, spar?
It's a long road ahead, but the prognosis is guarded at the moment. I would recommend that you wouldn't fight until your double vision is resolved for two reasons. One, it could potentially make things worse and set you back even further, or that you're training because you're still having double vision looking into the periphery, you wouldn't be at your peak. So that's the main reason. I'm sorry that this has happened, and it's not nice. It's not nice to be in this position with lots of probably pressure coming from inside you, because I know you want to fight and I know you want to get back in there.